This is Gary Smith of Ratty Smith Funeral Home. We're honored to be sponsoring the Veteran of the Month project here on WYEA 106.5. All military veterans deserve our deepest respect, recognition, and admiration for the decision they made to serve, defend, and protect our country. It's an honor to be a part of sharing some of their stories.
Our Veteran of the Month for February is Leonard Hickman. Mr. Hickman served as a pipe fitter in the U.S. Navy from January of 1945 till 1946. While serving aboard the aircraft carrier USS Puget Sound, he was part of many operations in the Pacific Theater against the Japanese and ended up in Tokyo, Japan at war's end. He tells us more in his own words.
Leonard Perry Hickman, Seaman First Class, U.S. Navy. I went in as a pipe fitter. What I did, I volunteered to go in 1945, early in January. I volunteered. I wanted to go in so I could come back and finish my senior year in high school after the war was over. And that's the reason I joined the Navy, because I was afraid to stay in there like 4 years in the Army. At that particular time, it was 4 years. But the Navy, though, as soon as the war was over, they discharged us. Most of my friends I played ball with, and I went to Comer High School. Well, most of my friends all being drafted and already gone, and I knew I was going to be drafted before I finished school. So that's the reason I joined the Navy, keep from getting drafted, and it worked out just perfect. I enjoyed Honolulu. It was real nice. Back then, as the war was on, the gas was rationing, and like banana splits, that was real famous for us then, as a teenager. And that's the first thing I got was a banana split when we got to Honolulu. But I enjoy that very much. My daddy was a pipe fitter, so I said that'd be a good trade, be in the Navy. It was a brand new aircraft carrier I was on, so we didn't have very much work to do because it was all new. And I stayed on that carrier 18 months, and we discharged it up in Seattle, Washington. It was a brand new carrier, USS Puget Sound. It was named after the Puget Sound there in Washington. I stayed in the South Pacific all the time. We'd leave to California or San Francisco there in California or San Diego. We'd go to Honolulu, and then there we'd go like to Midway, Guam, Okinawa. I even when the war was over real quick there, we got to go into Tokyo. I won't never forget going through a narrow opening to get into Tokyo Bay. When you got in there, you couldn't see from one side to the other, so large. But anyway, that really stuck with me. And then they let us go on Liberty. I went one time, and that was enough for me, because everything was still burning. A lot of rubbish and flesh I could smell. I didn't enjoy that, but I did get to go to Tokyo. I tell them to stay in. You can really go and see the world in the Navy, and it's not all that dangerous like it is on land. Go and join. If they're right out of high school, join. Serve their time in there, and then they come back and get the free education. The Bill of Rights, all that. That's very good. Very good.
Congratulations to L.P. Hickman, our Veteran of the Month for February.
We'd also like to thank American Legion Post 45 for helping with the selection process. This is Gary Smith of Ratty Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga.